Hi, I'm Mike Barltrop from WhatBinder.com, and we're here for another one of our book talks. Today we're going to be looking at Fruits Basket, but not just any Fruits Basket, specifically Volume 9. Now, Fruits Basket is a very popular shoujo manga. Shoujo manga is different from shonen manga in that shoujo is traditionally seen as being targeted towards a female audience, whereas shonen is traditionally targeted towards a male audience. Now, that doesn't mean that this book doesn't appeal to a male audience, just that when they're trying to categorize things, that's where they've cut things on the gender binary. There are some issues with this, but a lot of manga falls into one of those two categories. But if you want to read it, feel free to ignore all of that. Now, what we're going to take a look at today is this volume right here. This whole series ran 23 volumes. But Volume 9 is one that really stands out to me. Why? Because it deals a lot with a high school experience that I can relate to. Let's flip it open and take a look. In here, we have our protagonist of this little story being targeted by some bullies. It's thought that she has some sort of magical powers that almost caused the death of another student. Because students can often be cruel, they isolate her and say, "I don't care if I die. Not since everyone's willing to die, let's turn up the heat." No! I mustn't think about anything. Focus on the pain and empty your mind. She's trying to make sure that none of these other students get hurt. Come on, Hanajima-chan, get mad! This sucks. No, I don't want anyone to die. I don't want to kill them. I can't. Please don't hurt anyone. A teacher breaks in and says, "What are you kids doing here? School's over." Oh crap. Teacher, Hanajima-san was playing with matches. She even burned her arm. Everyone's safe. We tried to stop her, but let's move. So right there in this text, we get a look at the high school experience. A lot of shoujo and shonen manga is based around high school students because, in a lot of cases, that's the target audience. But as a reader, if you want to return to that part of your life, manga is a great way to access those memories. Now, hopefully your experience in school was better than that, but this girl who ends up being seen as an outcast and wears black and tends to stay away from others, that's a little bit relatable to me. When later on in this text, she ends up finding a group of friends who really care about her and don't care of what people said about her in the past, that again is something that really connects with me, because I know how powerful finding a friend group was for me in high school. When I was welcomed into a new group, it didn't matter what other people thought before then. I knew that I had a collective and I had a family in that school that mattered. And I thank them every day. Who I am 24, 25 years later is completely built around who they were all that time ago. But this book also connects with me on another level. So I'm going to read you a second passage. Human beings can't help but want other people. Probably, no matter how miserable their situation, or how much they're loved by their family, all anyone really wants is to be accepted by others. I'm sure of it. And all that parents want is for their children to be happy. That's really all that matters. Now, when I first approached this book decades ago, you had that idea that sure, your parents must care for you, but it didn't hit me the same way it does now. Back then, I was relating to the students, and now I'm relating to the parents. Because as I watch people that I care about go through the education system, be welcomed into school, I wonder what will their experience be like. And as a parent, all I know is I want my children to be happy. And I hope that they are accepted and that they find their family too. I wonder how I found my friends in school, and then I realized in some cases it's just crazy random happenstance. For me, I happened to be walking down a hallway holding the yearbook, and some people called me into a different hallway to sign it. And from then on, life has continued on a very different trajectory than if I wasn't walking down that hallway that day. This book, Fruits Basket, Volume 9, really gets to the heart of that high school experience. Now, I could talk about the overarching plot, about the Zodiac family and hugging people and turning into animals, but I'm not going to, because Volume 9 I think stands on its own as a very fantastic book for all the reasons I've just laid out. Hopefully, if you're looking to get into manga, or if you've heard of Fruits Basket and you're looking to get into it, this will be a great way for you to start. I give this a pear, a peach, and a plum. Again, if you like these book talks, please like and subscribe. You'll see more every week. And keep reading.